Hi guys, AG Dolls Down Under here, and the doll room has changed again. This means that you should probably be getting a dollhouse tour because I haven't done one before and I'm actually really happy with this one, so yeah. And also, in this video I will probably be really nerdy, so please excuse my nerdiness and just enjoy the tour.
So here's a quick overview of the room. If you can't tell already, yes, this room is Harry Potter themed, but it's not just Harry Potter themed, it's Hufflepuff themed, because Hufflepuff is my favourite Harry Potter house. If I was in Harry Potter and Hogwarts and stuff, I would be in Hufflepuff. Every test I have taken so far has said so. So first off is this small chest of drawers, which I've had since about as long as I can remember, really. They're not that strong, they're just cardboard, and inside I have glasses. Get it? Because they're glasses and glasses. I'm so funny, okay? And then in here, there are CDs and DVDs, see? Like The Hobbit. And then in here, we have all my doll jewellery, so necklaces and things. And in this one, there are hair things, like headbands and stuff that should fit. And then on the side of this little drawer, we have lollies and candy and stuff. And then we have a Hufflepuff poster that will focus, which says, "Love all, trust a few, and do wrong to no one," which is a William Shakespeare quote. And then a Harry Potter badger. Hufflepuff badger. There, focus, yay! And then on the little table there's an Our Generation laptop from one of the few sets I have from there. And I actually made this drawing tablet for Raven because... camera strap. I made this drawing tablet for Raven because for my birthday this year I got a drawing tablet, which is a device that plugs into your computer and lets you draw like a mouse, but with a pen. So the pen's pretty scrappy because it's just tape. But I was very proud of it when I made it. Oh, it's fallen. It just slides under the laptop, so it looks like it's plugged in. And then we have a little cold room because it's Harry Potter themed, and inside there are things I need to clean. And then we have another Hufflepuff poster, which is above a box covered in paper with the Hufflepuff emblem on it. The house cup, that is really hard to see. The hermit crab, which is AJ's pet hermit crab. And a butterfly in a jar. And over here we have the doll scissors and paintbrush, which this is basically Raven's little table. And then there's, we'll focus. This is a drawing I did a while ago to have like Raven drew it. It was on her bed at one point, but I moved it. So the painting was sitting on an easel that was from a little art set that came with a mini canvas. And then we have a little Monster High jewellery box that has some stuff in it, but I can't really reach there right now without letting go of the camera. And above it we have a salt clock and a little box filled with My Little Pony blind bags. And then there's AJ's cello, which just sits in here. And so, you know when you go to the shops and you buy some socks and they come on a little hook? Well, I've used that hook and fastened it to the top of AJ's bunk and hung my Our Generation bag and a lunchbox that I made out of a tin. So that was this wall. Let's get started with the beds. So under the bed we have all the dolls' shoes. I know I don't have very many, but that's where I keep the shoes. And then this is Raven's bed. So we have the second Harry, if it would focus, second Harry Potter book, the first Harry Potter book, and the third Harry Potter book around the bed, and a wolf painting that I painted a while ago for Raven's kind of part of the room to make it look like she painted it. But I think it fits in with the Harry Potter theme because it could be Lupin, you never know, or it could be Sirius. And it may not be Harry Potter themed, but you know Hufflepuff's colours are yellow, so Simba totally fits in because, you know, you can never have too much Simba. Then we have Raven's guitar, which doesn't want to focus. And most of you know this, but Raven's personality is based off my own, and I'm an eataholic, like I eat lots of sweet food. So I've got a little tray, which is actually the top of a tin, with a little lime tart and chocolate red velvet cake. Then we have some stuffed animals. So this little bear was given to me by my friend. This little bear with the band-aid over his arm I've had for a very long time, and he's a little meerkat bear. They're a sort of toy you can only get in Australia called Beanie Kids, so it looks like a meerkat, but if you take his hood off, he's a bear, which is really cool. And then some very old My Little Pony toys that I got from a fast food outlet when I was like 7. And they were like one of my favourite toys as a kid, so I could never throw them out. So when I got into AG, I thought, oh my goodness, these are perfect size. So we've got Minty and one I don't know the name of on Raven's bed. And then 2 pillows that I made. And if you're wondering, Raven's bed cover is a tea towel. Now we'll move on to AJ's bed. On top of AJ's bed there's an iPad and her notebook, because AJ loves to write. And there's some popcorn falling over, because it's yellow and Hufflepuff colours are yellow and black, so that works. And then we have a picture of a wand. There's my finger, there's my finger. Picture of a wand and a Patronus that I got off Google Images. And it's Hermione's wand. So it looks like the wand's producing the Patronus, which I thought was pretty cool. And then we have an Espeon plushie, which is a Pokemon, because I have one very similar for me, so I thought, why not give my dolls one as well? So we've got Espeon on AJ's bed, and then 2 more ponies that I don't know the name of. A pink pillow that matches a sleeping bag that I made, and a panda, because I love pandas. They were my favourite animal as a kid, as well as lions, and I used to love pandas. If anybody asked me what I wanted for my birthday when I was about 7, I'd say I want pandas. Yeah. And then we have a fake book that's actually like a storage box that bends, so I bent it around because it's Harry Potter themed. See, Harry Potter. And it's got the troll in the toilet. See, and Harry's like swinging off the troll, and there's one in the corner. I can't speak today. And the yellow and white bedding is also a tea towel, but underneath it is a sleeping bag. But I didn't want to have just the sleeping bag because it's pink and Hufflepuff colours aren't pink. Then there are some little paper banners that I made out of sticky notes that are stuck to the bed. And there's a very little cute crystal hanging off the side because I thought it was all magical. So the bunk bed themselves are actually made by me and my dad. I came up with all the measurements and designed the bunk bed, and I said, hey Dad, can you help me build this? So we got some old wood that he had lying around, and the poles on the side are actually old broom handles. And then he had some wooden dowel laying around, so yeah, me and my dad had lots of fun building it, and then I painted it by myself. That's why it's really streaky and horrible. So next to the bed is a line of sticky notes because it's in a cupboard, there's a line of like little dots, so I wanted to cover them up somehow. If you move down the line of sticky notes, there is a little bookshelf and bedside table for Raven. So on top of the bookshelf we have Raven's radio, which is a mini speaker that I got out of a magazine, and it was like, build it yourself. A drink bottle, which is actually an old glitter container with a hole poked in the top and duct tape wrapped around the bottom. And then, if you can see, there's like a straw going through it, which is actually a really awesome find that I might show you in another video. So they're like doll-sized straws. And then next to hat, I can't speak today, I'm sorry. Next to that is a little bottle of green glitter because it's magical. The bookshelf itself is actually an old Our Generation box that I got a pair of shoes in. And this little amazing thing is actually a light, and it changes colour. And it's an egg. I got that when I went to see a circus, and they had these, and I bought it because we went to school as like an excursion. And then here is the actual books in the bookshelf. So we have a drawing book from Raven, and then these teeny tiny Beatrix Potter books are very special to me. I've had them since I was a baby, and I found them one day after I had gotten Raven, and I thought, these are perfectly doll-sized, and they are coming apart, like the pages are falling out, but they're really special to me. And then we have all of my homemade doll books. Yay! I've got Divergent, Catching Fire, because I think it's the best out of the Hunger Games trilogy, Hush Hush, which is an amazing series, and Eclipse, because if you know my channel, you know that both my dolls are Twilight addicts. Then there's a Death Note, which, if you know what Death Note is, then you're amazing. And Unravel Me, which is possibly the best book series I've ever read in my whole life, which is from the Juliet Chronicles, and it's amazing. As well as that, in this bookcase we also have my dad's old planner, which is like, I don't know, I thought it was doll-sized. I don't know what it could be used for, maybe like a TV maybe? It'd make a pretty cool little TV, or even a tablet. It doesn't work anymore though, so I don't know. If you have any suggestions on what I can use it for, then tell me, because I don't know, and I think it's really cool. Oh look, it's my face. Oh my god, look, it's my face, can you see me? Oh. And now we're going to move on to my favourite part of the whole room, which is this wall. I have to say I am amazingly proud of it because it just turned out so well. So what the book pages are they're actually scrapbook paper that looks like it's just come out of a newspaper, but I thought it looked like book pages, which is pretty cool because it's a Harry Potter room. So I printed off a Deathly Hallows Going to a Stag off Google Images, and I lined it up with this line going down, and so it goes through the deer as well, so that looks pretty cool. And then there are fairy lights going around the room so that you can see, because if I turn them off, it gets a lot darker. This way you can see into everything. So I hope you enjoyed this Hufflepuff-inspired doll room. I know I had so much fun making it. It was really fun. And I enjoyed looking up all these different DIY ideas and looking at real rooms for inspiration because I really wanted to have one of my favourite book series turned into a doll room. And I knew I wanted, as soon as I got this idea, I knew I wanted to make it like a Hufflepuff room because I think Hufflepuff is so underestimated and people need to love it more because, I mean, come on, who doesn't want a common room next to the kitchens? Okay, enough of my nerdiness. Thank you for watching. I know there was no video last week. I feel really bad about that, but I have had a lot of schoolwork that I need to do, and I've got less time on Saturdays now because I've just taken up a musical theatre class. I already did 2 hours of dancing on Saturday, and now I have 2 hours of dancing plus 1 hour of singing and dancing. But it's really fun, so I don't mind. Also, did you notice that my dolls are dressed Harry Pottery? Basically what I'm saying is Hufflepuff is amazing, Harry Potter is amazing, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, goodbye!